Sahad.
Welcome everyone to High Frequency Living Midday Meditation. This is becoming a staple of ours every Wednesday with you, Diane. Inla'kesh Studio One is a ally, partner, sponsor, and more of the Sun and the high frequency living goal that we have in place right now, which is to as a group, as a collective, explore all the different areas of elevation that um, apply to our daily lives. So, very tangible resources, tools, insights, guidance to use in our daily lives that help us navigate the world we're in right now. So, we utilize meditations. We just had a health and wellness conversation yesterday. We do breath work things. We do all kinds of, we speak about relationships. We range quite a few different topics that are all in reference to our livelihoods, our lifestyles being in a high frequency experience, an elevated experience. So today we have just another extension of that conversation in these this movement that we're having right now. We're going to do a new and slightly unique meditation compared to the ones we have done up to now. We have in the past done Ho'oponopono, which is the frequencies of forgiveness, gratitude, reconciliation, and I think I'm just
Love.
missing one. Love, obviously. It's funny we say that. What's the meditation we're doing today?
Love.
Oh, would you look at that? All right. Perfect. Perfect segue. Almost like I did it on
Mhm.
purpose. All right. Let's acknowledge the chat. Of course, as always, everyone, I ask that if you're on the chat, if you're on the live, chime in, say in Lakesh, Veritas, greetings, good morning, whatever you say, wherever you're from. Just acknowledge, let us know you're here so that we can count you as a part of our group, as a part of our allies, as a part of our little, like I like to say, our small but mighty group of high frequency living participants, where we're all kind of working together in this on this journey on these journeys that we're on right now. We got Stacy in Lakesh and Veritas, Stephanie, as always, in Lakesh and Veritas. Gina's becoming a household name in Lakesh and Veritas. And I will say this, I'd encourage everybody to, and Diane, I hope that you, when you get the opportunity, you can speak to it a little bit. Um, I'd encourage everybody to explore what Inla'kesh Studio One has available to you, in the sense of there's a lot of resources that you've made available to everyone, Diane, through group settings that are free. I'd encourage everyone to visit, and I'm going to put it in the chat right now, www.inlakeshstudio1.com, because right there on the page, you'll be able to click on tabs and see what's going on, see classes and workshops that are available. You'll be able to see some of the services that Inla'kesh Studio One has available as well. Top of that list being quantum light property clearing. You are a specialist. You've been doing it for years now. You've done all the different variations of the quantum light property clearing class that Of the Sun offers. You've done the master class. You've done the level ones, the twos, the audits, the redos. You're about to audit this one that's coming up in October again. So you are certified, stamped quantum light property clearer, and for Of the Sun, it's extremely beneficial to have the work being done outside of just our own structure of business, because in order to reach everyone and be of service at the level of that we'd love to, and reach as much of humanity as possible, we need multiple people doing this work in their own ways and in their own outlets as well. So it's extremely beneficial, and we're extremely grateful that we have a partner who's doing the work and who's carrying forth the work, and you're on your in your lanes as well. So definitely, I don't want to take up all the promotional space from you to be able to say what you do yourself. However, I just want to make sure that that gets highlighted, just in case you're being modest and you don't tell everybody about what you're doing. So, sometimes you're known to do that. We got we have Terry here. Greetings, good afternoon, everyone from New York. Greetings, Terry. Keep them coming, everybody. Keep the greetings coming. All right, Diane. So, anything you want to mention to us about before you start telling us about the meditation that you're going to do today?
I just want to thank you for inviting me to do these meditations. I am loving them. They are so cool. And I'm glad that they are beneficial. I'm hearing from other people that they're beneficial too. So thank
Of
you.
course. Yeah.
I'm grateful, and thank you for that wonderful introduction. Yes, I do quantum light property clearing. And so with the quantum light property clearing, it is a process. And so when you sign up, you get a free consultation at the beginning, and then the actual clearing, I do that remotely. And then afterwards, there's a consultation also with the report of what has come forward. And during the quantum light property clearing, also, I do a card reading with the Call for the Truth cards, which is what we're going to be doing today.
Mm.
And so I'm grateful for that. Thank you. And the Call for the Truth divination cards, I do a free divination workshop on the first Wednesday of every month. So you can find that at Inla'kesh Studio One. And also we do a free book club at the first Friday of every month. And so the next book coming forward in September is Zero Limits by Joe Vitale and Dr. Hugh Len. And that's about Ho'oponopono. So that should be a very good, very interesting conversation. So those are all on my website. You can check those out there. And then for a card reading too, I do card readings, personal card readings as well. And so that's Truth and Tea, it's called, because the herbal allies have come forward to assist us when we do the card readings. So
well,
thank you.
It's a very full offer. I love how everything is connected and tied. One thing is connected to the other. So the card readings, not only are you doing them individually, and we're actually about to get a little taste of some of the experience. We're going to actually meditate with one of the cards today. However, those same exact Call for the Truth cards are utilized in the quantum light property clearings as well. And the person gets a spread, and they get some of the highest impactful cards that are coming up for them through the divination process as well. So I love that it's all tied together, and the resources and the tools that we use they actually serve us in the things that you're doing. So the cards they're not just some cute cards to have laying around. You literally use them in quantum light property clearing. Gina's asking, do we read the book before the book club, or how's that go? Is it a read along kind of situation? How's this going?
You can read it before if you'd like, and if you haven't, that's okay too. Come for the discussion. The book is available. You can buy the hard copy. You can also listen to it if you happen to have Spotify. That you can listen to the book there, and that the book is actually read by Dr. Hugh Len and Joe Vitale. And
Okay.
so that's kind of cool.
It's
And
called
I think
Zero Limits, right?
Zero Limits. And
All right,
it's
I'm about to put that in
also,
the chat.
I believe you can also get a PDF of it. I think I may have that on my website too.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what parts I put out there, but it's a fascinating book. It's a lot of information about Dr. Hugh Len's journey through Ho'oponopono and Joe Vitale's journey through Ho'oponopono. And they also have classes that they talk about, and then they have people giving their testimonials on what happened to them
And
through this class.
this is gonna be the book for September.
For September
All right.
5th, Friday, September 5th at
All right,
6
just put
p.m.
that in the chat as well.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right.
Yes, please join us.
One other thing I would say is that for those who don't have them, definitely a great resource to have is those call for the truth cards. That's something you can do with yourself for yourself as well, and especially for the ones of you who are working your way into quantum light property clearing,
For
you're
sure.
gonna want to have that resource. Those can be found on the Of the Sun website, ofthesun.com. That's in the chat as well. So everybody, I'd encourage you all to explore all the resources that are possible. Do what resonates with you. Do what feels good to you. There's, as I always say, there's different iterations. There's plenty of free resources, plenty of free things to do. There's plenty of simple, not high commitment things to do as well, like the Light Body Movement, which is $45 for the full month, which is every Sunday. So that's a real cool thing that's available. That's not high commitment. And then there's other iterations of higher and higher commitments as well, that time and financially as well, that are available. But we're trying to make sure that there's resources at all levels that are available to everyone. So I'd encourage you, tap into whatever is appropriate for you, whatever feels right for you, and whatever, wherever you are in your evolution and your growth right now. Um, that's I'll leave it there so that we can get into the good stuff, what everybody's here for. So go ahead and show us a little
Okay.
bit about the meditation and the plan and all this.
Okay. So we'll be focusing on a call for the truth card. And these are the call for the truth cards. There's 52 of them. If you're not familiar with them, they're beautiful cards. Tavares designed them and did the artwork. And they are coming from Laota and from her book, Call for the Truth, that she
Mm-hmm.
wrote. So she has a lot of the maxims in the cards are from the book as well. And so these cards, one note about the cards, you mentioned they're very beneficial in a personal, to use them personally. I use them every day for myself, and just I pull a card every day, and sometimes I do larger, spreads and things too, but they help me understand what I need to work on for today or what
Mm.
might be coming forward. Sometimes I know exactly, I go, oh, yeah, okay, thank you. And then sometimes it's like, I don't really know why that card came up. And then later in the day, something shows up and go, oh, I needed that. Thank you. So they're wonderful. They're just fabulous. I've been working with them since they came out.
Mm-hmm.
I can't, like maybe 4 years ago, I think it was. So today, the love card, this is love. Awareness that love is the only energy is vital to our freedom as living souls. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Keep it up
Okay.
there for another second.
Okay.
Awareness that love is the only energy is vital to our freedom as living souls. Gotcha. All right.
Yes. So each card has so many layers. So it has the maxima, it has the topic, which is love, and then it has the color. The color is green. It's got a number 4. It is related to our heart chakra, which is what the light body movement we just did in August was the heart
Mm-hmm.
chakra. And it is also related to the air element, the platonic solid of air, the octahedron. So there are many layers. When you get these cards, you can explore so many parts of it. And they also come with a booklet that gives you information to delve deeper also.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but today, the, yes, the maxim. Also, love is the highest, one of the higher frequencies, which is
Mm-hmm.
part of Ho'oponopono, as we talked about before. And if you watch the Call for the Truth podcast, Tavares pulls the card each time. So there's where we get those from. And so loving yourself is the greatest way to improve yourself and to elevate. As you improve yourself, you improve your world. Every moment we shall love ourselves Be aware of how your life changes when you bring awareness to love in your life in all aspects. Okay? So before we start, if you have some water, if you want to take a sip of water, get into a comfortable position. And let us focus on our heart center. So let us inhale into our heart center for a count of 4. And exhale for a count of 6. I invite you to join me in raising our vibration. Shall we call for the highest possible vibration? Shall we call for the highest possible vibration? Shall we call for the highest possible vibration? Shall we call forth aid and support from all that is? We are one with all that is. It is flowing through us now. We feel the universal life energy of all that is. Shall we call forth aid and support from all that is? We are one with all that is. It is flowing through us now. We feel the universal life energy of all that is. Shall we call forth aid and support from all that is? We are one with all that is. It is flowing through us now. We feel the universal life energy of all that is. Shall we call for the power of the divine feminine to return to our world, bringing forth balance with honor, respect, and gratitude? Shall we call for the power of the divine masculine to return to our world, bringing forth balance with integrity, discipline, and action? We ask the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies to aid us in purifying our consciousness to become whole. Shall we call for the truth? Shall we call to see the truth? Shall we call to hear the truth? Shall we call to speak the truth and have the courage to speak the truth? Shall we invite nothing less than the truth into all of our experiences? Let us focus again on our heart center, inhaling for a count of 4 and exhaling for a count of 6. I am love. I am free. I am balanced in love. I am life. I am light. I am abundant in love. I see love all around me. I see the love of the divine feminine and the divine masculine within me. I live with love. I live with gratitude. I am divine. I am love in divinity. I am courageous. I am nature. I am peace. I am forgiveness. I am compassion. I am balance. I am in harmony with love. I am in harmony with life. I am grateful for the love within me. I am grateful for the love around me. I am powerful. My love is powerful. I am created in divinity. I am created in love. I am creative. I am gentle. I am strong. I flow with my emotions. I am joy. Love is freedom. I see love in all things. I am responsible for the love within me. I love myself. I am loved. I am limitless. I am confident. I am courageous. I am truth. I am patient. I am safe. I am radiant. I am peaceful. I am inspired. I am connected to the air. I listen with love. I speak with love. I feel with love. I see with love. Love is my stability. Love restores me. Love is healing. Love is self-preservation. Love is harmony with life. Love is joy. Love flows through me. Love flows through all those around me. I am grateful for love. I am aware of the love within me. I am aware of the love around me. I am love. Shall we all take a few breaths into our heart center, feeling that frequency of love that we have brought into ourselves and our environment around us. Take the time to come back into our spaces, continuing to feel the flow of the love. Take this frequency with you throughout your day. And remember to be aware of this frequency of love in your experiences. Thank you for joining me in this meditation today. I hope this will inspire you to continue working with the frequency of love within you and to see the effects in your daily experiences. Inla'kesh and Veritas.
That was it's so funny to me how impactful that can be, to especially so like it wasn't very long, but it you know how sometimes it might take you time to get to a good spot where you're in that good zone of meditation. That got me right there quick, like super quick too. and,
Good.
and, and towards the end I was feeling, in my mind I was like, I guess I was acknowledging in my mind how I was feeling, uh, and a part of that acknowledgement, I was thinking like, man, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to this one pretty often, because what I noticed was that I was having like some of my sharp edges was being kind of rounded and become made a little softer about certain things. Like I was feeling more gentle about certain things that I typically don't feel gentle about, and they were just flooding through. It was like feeling after feeling. Like it just, I don't want to get too specific, but like just something simple. Like I know a person wants me to do something, and I really don't. I typically have like a certain edge to if I want to do it or not, or if I don't, or like my level of resistance to them wanting me to do it. And in while it was in the meditation, I was like picturing myself like, oh, it wouldn't be so bad if I embraced doing this with them. Like it was like simple things like that. And I was thinking like, oh my God, this stuff is making me soft. But in a good way, that I was like, I'm gonna have to use this more often, because it's softening some of the edges that I have about certain things that are not needed. Now, those edges can be protective in some areas, but not in all. So it's
Oh,
pretty
thank you
interesting
for
and
your
cool.
feedback. That's
Yeah, I know it's
cool.
crazy. I know it seems like,
No, it's not crazy.
but
It's cool. Thank you.
yeah, Stacy said I was inspired to sing the affirmations, and it landed deeper in my heart space. Thank
Awesome.
you, Stacy.
Wonderful.
Thank you. And she said thank you, Diane, by the way. And I know everybody else who listened are saying thank you in their hearts right now to you. The amount of gratitude that's shown and expressed. I'm so grateful that everyone shows and expresses their gratitude, especially to Diane, but to all of us, because it's as I say, these are labors of love and moments of time that we're dedicating and giving of our time and our days and our energy to feed the group, to support the group. So we're always grateful for that, and that's also why I always like to shout out certain people who are doing things that supports the group's growth. So Stephanie, once again, yesterday made a contribution to sponsor another person to be in the light body movement. So I always want to acknowledge and share gratitude for that, Stephanie. We're super grateful for you making it possible, because literally what happens is when I have consults with people and they set up for a discovery call, the ones who decide like, okay, I want to move forward with doing this, or I want to, I'm going to explore a class, energy hygiene class, or I'm going to take this. What that allows me to do is to say, all right, well, because you're going to take a step to us, we're going to match that step with, we'll give you this month of light body movement on us. You get what I'm saying? So you can appreciate this month. So it's an exchange, and we're grateful for Stephanie and others who have consistently done this as well, for doing things like this. It helps move the group along. It helps support, obviously, of the sun and the things we're trying to do. Um, where we are now is not where we will always be. So everybody who's part of laying this foundation, it is truly noted and acknowledged, and there will be evidence um, of the return, the wave, the karmic return for that as we grow. Cecilia said, thank you both. Gina said, thank you, Diane. It was well received. Absolutely beautiful. With the hearts and the hard eyes. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you all for communicating and expressing your gratitude. Yeah, I'm feeling real nice right now. So I'm gonna go try to have a conversation with a few people I like right now, so I can take advantage of me feeling good. Because they always think I'm like, they say I'm like a sour patch. Like, first it's like sometimes even the people who
Oh,
I love and love me, I'm a little, nippy with them sometimes. So while I have this juice, this while I have this softness, I'm gonna go use it.
okay.
Let's see, Stephanie, super grateful for the Of the Sun family and the impact Of the Sun has had on my life. Wow, and my lineage and ancestry. Boom, that's a good one. Let me put that up on the stream. Thank you, Stephanie. I'm gonna have to start using some of these comments as like testimonials too because these are great. This is great, great, great. Um, okay, Diane, did you have any other thoughts or anything you want to express before we wrap up for today?
I think I'm just grateful that I can be of service in this way. This is one thing I love to do. And I'm happy to hear the responses too. Thank you. I'm grateful.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, everyone. I look forward to our next engagement. So, it is possible, it's very likely that Friday, instead of doing a live show, we might be dropping a pre-recorded episode that we're going to record between now and then. Um, so I would be on the lookout for that. Regardless, we'll announce whatever is done on Friday. And I'm constantly trying to bring in some new expressions and bring in new practices and perspectives and topics and things like that. So everyone be on the lookout. This is high frequency living. The purpose of it is to work within the flow of our lives, and this is not a job type situation. This is not a business pursuit per se. So the way that this will work, it has to work with life, my life, our lives, and what we got going on. So things are subject to be fluid with scheduling and the way that we do things. However, it will always be inspired from love. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Diane. We will see each other soon. Wait, Inla'kesh and Veritas.
Inla'kesh and Veritas.